What is going on, everyone? KM Dolph back for your weekly installment of Transport Fever 2 in this Riverdream series. Before we get into anything today, please leave a like on this video, comment your suggestions for future episodes, things you'd like to see named after you and whatnot. Like and follow me on Facebook as always, and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already, and click the notification button so you can always stay up to date with any video release from yours truly, KM Dolph. With that done, we're here in the middle of Lakeview, where I said at the end of last episode that I would be looking into iron ore and coal. I have done exactly that, and I don't like these things because they don't hold a hell of a lot, but that's fine. What I've done is I've created the necessary line, as you will see illustrated here. And I've got these little happy fellas going and picking up all of the stuffs. I believe I have 4 of them in total. And they are just doing one line after the other, instead of having, 2 go to one, 2 go to the other, and whatever else. The good news about that is I've got plenty of kit already happening for here. What this means in turn is I, off camera, have also set up another freight train for each line, so another one for mountain line and one for the coastal line to help with the increase in demand for both the ores and things like the foods. Because if we go and have a look over here, this is just getting ridiculous. 523 grain and nothing picking it up. So I've put more trains on the lines to help with the demands. What we're going to do today is, off camera, I did a little sneaky. This was originally a refinery. It is now an oil well, because I need more oil. Because the coastal line is where the refinery is at. Stuff needs to get from here to there, and then obviously can go around and do whatever it needs to do. That will increase the demand for the oils, get it around to wherever it needs to go. It'll help me start making plastic that I can also get back down, and then I can start with woods and lumbers and all that fun kit. So we're going to get into all of that today, but we're going to get into this little bit right here after the intro.
It's all the same when you're out of your mind, changing colors to hide from the blistering lights. They still burn in my...
And as autosave continues to do its thing, we are now back from said intro. And what I'm going to do here today is just a little something. The best thing I can do is just put a little train on here, run it along here, either have it come onto the main line or don't, and then have that sort of veer into here. Seems like the safest thing to do. That way I can put a little train on it that doesn't have to go terribly fast, because it's only going to be a short line, and we can go with all sorts of funness from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a train station. That's a terminus state. No, we don't want them. We want the oh, hello, a Naut modular cargo station. I want one of these ones. How do these things look? They don't actually look half bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bit of fun with this, and I'm going to go, well, actually, do I make it like that? No, I prefer terminals. Terminals look better. Terminal stations just tend to look better. So we're going to wallop that, and we're going to put it right in here like so, and go whopping. Now, the one thing I failed to do in this is I put catenaries. We're not having catenaries. We are going to have just regular old... Yep. We're going to have that, because it's fun and why not. Okay, so that's easy enough. Then I can make a nice little merry jaunt around here. We'll grab some railway tracks so that we can do all of that. We don't need the catenaries for this one, thank you very much. No, I don't mind it going up a little bit of hill. Just means that it won't work as hard, but that's fine. I don't mind that in the slightest. Now, if I just wanted to do that, let's say. If I just wanted to do that, what are you going to do to me in terms of doing that? You will make one of them, which is ideal. And then I could easily just come out here and go, wha-bam, make a little mountain pass line, so to speak, which I think is actually going to look quite nice. I can't see what the hell I'm doing because of the game. Yeah, that actually looks kind of cool. This is the line to end all lines, apparently. And then what I can do is, once it's out of the station here, run a little well, I mean, you know, get it to 90. There you go. Just get it to 90, would you? Now we run this along here. There you go. And that should be you done. We'll get some signalage. Preferably, yep, UK, US. Yeah, we're just going to have to go with these things because, you know, we're in that era now where we kind of have to. But then what we'll do is we'll whack that on there. And then we'll whack a couple of these along here because I'm going to run probably 2 little trains along here because it seems like the thing to do. And that way they're not going to be left to their own devices. Well, that way they can be left to their own devices, I should say. There you go, there's that one there. And if I zoom in here, that looks horrible. I apologise profusely. There you go. That looks fine. The only thing I do need is I need to borrow a, well, don't need to borrow anything per se. I just need to create a line. This will be, because I'm pretty sure that is, what is that? That's the river run. So a new line, let's create it. This is the river run crude. I'm not going to call it the river run and crude run because that just sounds stupid. River run crude, there it is. So you can run to there, to there. Done. There you go. There comes James with his express. Here comes Edward with his freight. That's all looking hunky-dory. Now, is it going to let me buy trains from here, do you reckon? I wonder. 56 k's an hour, only 350k pull. I mean, I like the GWRs, I really do. I am a fan of GWRs. What do we want? We want something. Something that can do, you know, just a little something. It doesn't have to break, you know, land speed records or anything like that. Oh, here we go. We could make... Yeah, I could do that. That could work. Kinda. Yeah. I'll just chuck a couple of them on. They do 64k an hour. They got a little bit of pull to them. That's probably the closest thing I'm going to get to a Donald and Douglas sort of scenario. And we'll go into cargoes, and then what have we got down here for ye old wagoons? The wagons only have to do... I can't use them because they're no good to anybody. I mean, I could sit there and just chuck beautifully coloured rando. They take 7 and do 97k an hour. Yeah, I mean, that'll work. And I can just whack a whole bunch of different hooligads on there. And just chuck this. Chuck a couple of them. Couple of them. Couple of them. And then 1 or 2 of them. The good thing is I can go up to 160, which is great. These will also carry 98 capacity, which is equally brilliant. We'll chuck 1 more Mex, and then we'll chuck 1 more Tar. And then I want to chuck a brake van on the back of it, because that just seems like the thing to do. No, we want brake. If I can learn how to spell, that'd be even more phenomenal. Yeah, we'll just chuck these things on the back, because why not? Seems like the thing to do. I could chuck a GWR on there, but nah. And then we can clone him, and then we can chuck both of them on that line. What is it? The River Run Crudes. Ding. Oh, you see that? You don't like that. You don't like that at all. So, where else can I do it from? I mean, I could easily just chuck a bloody thing in here quickly and then do it that way. For lack of any other option, I'm probably going to have to. You won't go there, and you won't go there. Wonderful. Okay. That leaves me with little option. Let's go ahead and sell them. Since I can't do that there, I'm going to have to go and find somewhere else to do that. I'm going to have to build a little something out here. Unfortunately, I don't want to have to, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to. Don't need the catenaries. Right, and then we just wallop this over here. Do a little something. There you go. Yep, that'll have to do. Again, for lack of option, ladies and gentlemen, for lack of option. Alright, you can go there, and then unfortunately I'm going to have to do that. Autosave kicking in, which is going to hinder my chances of doing what it is that I wanted to do. You can have double slip because you need to be double slipped. And then we can try again from down here. Yes. So we'll chuck a brake wagon on the back. We'll then go into steam. Apparently not. Alright. Where did my little 64 kilometre an hour doovers go? There you go. And then we need to go back into the cargoes. And we need to go and find those wagons. 83 kilometre an hour, I mean, that's not terrible. They only carry 5, but. So, yes, in turn, that is quite annoying. Right, so I'm going to have to just do that and cop it, am I? Uh, 108 so far. Chuck another that one, and then put it that one, and then put it that one. 129. That's looking pretty good actually. I might just stick with this. 120 capacity. 126 capac. I like the 126 capac. Let's go with that. And then we'll chuck in a brake van for good measure. 150 metres long. Perfect. We'll buy that. And then we'll claim it. And then we'll whack them both on the Riverdale crates. And now I've effectively got 2 trains running backwards and forwards. Now again, these two aren't going to break the land speed record, but they will pull me a lot of kit, given how long this train is. Oh, here we go. There's starting some movement. Production 400 is nice. Just got to make sure that that gets onto there. Now, you know what? I probably don't even need both of them for the time being. Manage vehicle. Let's edit. Edit the vehicles. Sorry, edit both vehicles. Chuck that onto there. There you go. You guys can run it like that. Double header. Hey. Run yourselves a double header train. You don't need to be anything too extravagant. And now you can run like Donald or Douglas do. As a very modern train runs in the other direction. Now, are you going to start... Oh, hello. We got some crude. Look at that. Look at that beautiful piece of crude. I love it. Now, given that that's now happening, I wonder how my freight trains are doing. Well, I mean, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. $214, not terrible. Ah, here he comes. This is looking promising. So you will come in that way. That looks good. Doesn't look like you're fishtailing terribly. And then you'll drop off there, pick up some kit from there, go the full shebang, and yet you're still overloaded. How are you still overloaded? I made you big enough. Oh well. Got 10 waiting there. What are you bringing back? 2? Oh, you're useful. I mean, realistically, I should probably just run a... I mean, I could. It'd be fun. I think people might understand what I'm talking about. If I've only got to go from here, why don't I just run a train straight out to here and run it parallel with that? I mean, that could work. It means that it'd have to veer onto the main line to make its way through, because otherwise it might not. Could veer off onto here. Oh no, it's not going to make it on before the bridge. It ain't going to make it on before the bridge. Let's face it. That sort of thing just ain't going to happen. Oh, look at that. We got some plastic. Oh, got plastic happening. Oh, look at this. Nicodranus plastic. Nicodranus plastic. There you go. So you got a whole bunch of that happening. Now, given that that's happening, how's this going over here? Wrong one. Yeah, right. Okay. Did you take much of anything? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so Mount Annan, what do you got going on over here? Did I set anything up for you? Probably not. Nah, I didn't set nothing up for you. Oh, no, I did. I did. Oh, go me. Oh, that's the Mount Annan steel. There you go. Mount Annan's got the steels. And then once you've brought the steels back, you end up putting that down to there, which is great. And then that all comes back up here in the ways of goods. I love it. Okay, well, I did a lot better than this that I thought. I did that off camera. Oops. Oh, hello. I want to see this action. That is the action that I want to see. Here we go. What have we got? Where's that, where is that bustling diesel? Should be coming through the tunnel any minute now. Should. I mean, it definitely should. Oh, here it is. Alright, take off the afterburners and let's watch this magic. Let's watch this madness happen. Because this is probably one of the first times that I think I've actually done steel in Transport Fever 2. I don't recall in previous series having done it, because I remember it being the world's biggest pain in the bum in Transport Fever 1. So we will find out very, very shortly how this all goes down. Autosave kicking in once again. Alright, well, now we've got to wait for the those beloved Mount Annan steel, these things, the BE56 Cobra cargoes, because they apparently take the cargoes. All right, so let's manage a vehicle. Let's clone one. Let's have a third one running on that one, because that sounds wonderful to me. Oh, here comes one now. There you go. How's the animation on him? Let's have a look. Right. Okay. Yep. Interesting. Very interesting. I certainly don't hate it. Hey, I don't mind that at all. You brought some food down with you. That's great. Yeah, right. Not a bad little tram, that one. I don't mind that at all. There's a train stuck in the tunnel. You can hear it. There it is. 46 passengers. So we still have had nothing go on here, because we still have no steel, which is fine. 115 passengers going to Waterbury, that's alright. We don't mind any of that. Here comes another one of these hopefuls, right behind the other one, so that's wonderful. I like that. Let's just hope that these little fellas do the job and do it correctly. Alright, get over here and do your bit. Okay. 22 and 22, going even load, I like it. I'd like to know who's loading the tram, because it just automatically just appears in there. But there you go. That is him done, and now he'll make his merry way out there. Beautiful. I mean, we're not going to see any real bonus action sort of stuff happening over there just yet, but that is equally fine. How are you going over here, food lovers? 2 foods. A whole of 2 foods. Right. You got 88 stored in there, and you're not putting it into here. For what reason, I'm not 100% certain. You're bringing over 21 food. Is that just because there's not a lot going on? No, there's not a lot going on. Not at all. Okay, well, that's... at least there's action happening. Cool. Alright, let's go somewhere else along the line. How's this going? Still horrible. Where are my 2 coastal trains? 2 mountain trains? What are you? You're a diesel. Righto. So what does this mean you're going to do? Oh, you have a single fuel. Ooh. We likes the single fuels. I want to see, are you going to drop that off here? I wonder where that fuel's going. Doesn't tell me where it's going, which is rather annoying. There goes a passenger train. Right, come here you. I want to see what you're going to do, because that just sounds exciting. And then once we've checked this, I'm going to go back over and check out that new oil, the crude line, with the two front-mounted tender engine trains. Right, here we go. What action have we got? What do we have? What do we have? Are you dropping anything off? Oh, no. Okay. Well, you're picking up a lot of food, which is great, because you kind of need to do that. There goes a little tram for Hampton. He's doing his bit. Cool. So he's off doing that bit. Wonderful. This is now overflowing because my trains can't keep up. Oh, he's got some plastic. Oh, plastics. Now he's going to pick up a chunk of this stuff. Yep, wonderful. And then he's going to make his merry way, I suppose that's south. Not honestly 100% sure what way is which at this point, but nevertheless. Alright. Yes, how's this little thing going? 10. Okay, does that mean that you've currently got a load, or are you not doing much? Oh no, okay, you've taken a bit of stuff. You've got some... Nicodranus got a bit of oil going there. Sorry, River Run. River Run's got a little bit of oil going there. You two just seem keen to impress. You're going to take a whole of 12. I'm starting to think that this... oh, it's probably because that oil train hasn't come through and collected it yet. It doesn't know that it's going to be a main deposit centre. So let's speed it up a little bit. Does it fit? Yeah, just. That's fine. See, already again with the 1. There you go. There goes Diesel. Meow. He's carrying a bit. Don't know why he's taking ore in the opposite direction, but whatever. It is what it is. Alright, let's see how we do here. Oh, look at that. We've got some plastic sitting on this line. Ooh. We like the plastics. Yes, we do. Alright, get in there. Pick it up. There you go. Pick it all up and then off you go. Get out. There we go. Here comes our little tandem duo. Dropping off a little bit and then making their way back. Is it making me any money? Probably not. Nah, losing me close to $1 mil. Wonderful. Alright. So, next up on the list of things to do is this one. Sawmills and all of that goodness with which to do it with. Which made a lot of sense to me. Which means Ashington is going to get a little bit of a piece of the pie. Which is good for Ashington. They're finally going to get some action with a bit of help here from the sawmill. And then all I have to do is figure out a way to get that one and probably that one down into that one. Well, I mean, the easiest thing in the world for me to do would be for a train. Which makes a lot of sense to me. Just means I've got to whack something somewhere. I mean, I could just whack a... What the hell? Random piece of road. I could just whack this one out here and make it go over there, but I think this one would be more fun. All I would need is just a train that runs into here, curves around there, picks up from in there, goes out to here, picks up from there, and then goes back again without stopping here. Either that, or you have it come out here, stop here, and then go there. Either way, it doesn't particularly matter. And I should be able to run a train in there pretty convincingly. Have a little station thing there, pop it around here, run it around, hug the mountainside, pull in, I don't know, I'll create a new bit of road and put something there so it can curve around and go hoya. And then it'll make a little jaunt out there, go hoya, and then all the way back again. And you could run any number of things. You could run a couple of small, slow diesels, small, slow tank engines, whatever you really wanted there. And then the next part is the delivery service, which, I mean, really the easiest thing for me to do, considering where all of this is, would be to drop it into here. There's no... Oh, autosave's doing its thing, again. Nothing waiting there, so I'm not exactly utilising this at the moment. So what I could do is just run a bunch of trucks. Just to truck it into town, and they come back up, pick up again, drop off, come back up. And that could work. Just a couple of either semis or smaller trucks that'll take the lumbers. The lumber will get dropped off at Ashington Station, and then obviously get distributed as need be. I like that. I'm not going to do that today though, because for the first time in probably 30 odd episodes, I'm going to keep this to under 40 minutes, like I promised I would. Because I've now set up that, so that new oil thing is running, although apparently no one told the oil platform that that's happening. Now there you go, you get a bit of transport going, so that'll probably increase your demand a little bit. But now I've got 2 oil wells going, or 2 crude wells going. I've got this going. These how are these things going? Coastal Freight, how are you doing? Manage the vehicles. Let's clone another one. Let's get a third one on the main line. It's not like we haven't got increased demand. See, there goes one. Oh my god, we've got a whole bunch of steel. Oh, what a perfect time to do that. Oh, well, there you go. Is that... That's not a... No, that's a steam train. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I have now realised that steel is a thing. Apparently it is a thing. He's dropping off more steel, which is wonderful. This thing's going ham, although it can't get enough stuff into it, which is equally fine. Alright, well, we'll follow that up next episode when we start making up the lumber as well. And this is going to be a massive conglomerate of an island. I didn't realise just how big this was going to be. I'm certainly not complaining at the same time either. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. As I said, next episode, we'll follow up on the steel mill, make sure that's doing its bit. And then we'll also get into this here logging scenario, because I've got 4 different logging scenarios happening there, and I'll at least benefit from these 2 going into there. And yeah, that will literally have almost every conglomerate on this island running in some capacity. We should be able to start getting some of this happening too, once I set up a station for it, because I currently don't have anything set up for it. But we'll worry about that later. That's got to be part of the logging line, is getting this thing set up as well. So we'll do that next time. So guys, thank you very much again, and I will see you for the next instalment in this Transport Fever 2 Riverdream series. Take care, everyone.